I is 11 years old.
สวัสดีค่ะหนูชื่ออาหวาอายุ7 ขวบ
I live here for 5 years.
So last week we shared about Gao and Fasai and how they came to live with us in 2020. And about a day later, Jing came. And the connection between Fasai and Gao and Jing is that at that time, Gao and Fasai's mom was in a relationship with Jing's dad. And ultimately, they got married. And then in 2022, Jing's little sister Awa came to live with us. She was here for about a year before the grandmother asked for her to return to live with her. And then she came back to us in April of this year, 2025. During the school breaks, many of the children who have family to go visit go to do that for a few weeks. And Gao and Fasai, Jing, and Awa all returned that year. And when we went to pick them back up at the bus station, Awa wasn't with them. And so ultimately we learned that Awa's grandmother had decided to keep her.
Awa came a little bit different. I think she's always been a storyteller. She's always been super talkative, even when we didn't understand what she was saying, because she came only knowing Hmong. And so a lot of our conversations were through other people. But she was also like super emotional. She had very high emotions, and very small things could set her off, and she would be screaming, and we didn't really know how to deal with it because it wasn't like a small cry. She was really screaming. And while she was working through those kinds of emotions that she was feeling, she would be like twisting and pulling out her hair, and she had, I think, bald spots on both sides of her head. And so that was what the Awa we knew before she left to go home.
I remember just being kind of overwhelmed that it was that easy, like easy come, easy go. And she had entered our lives for about a year, and then without any warning, she was gone. And we did learn through the course of time that that is legal. They have the right to do that at any time. And it's definitely a hard reality to live with whenever your heart is invested in the child and the well-being of the child, and then they're gone.
ฉันเคยอยู่ที่นี่ฉันก็กลับไปฉันเพิ่งกลับมาปีนี้
But when she came back, she's definitely like, she's matured a lot. We don't have any fit throwing now. She's very sweet, and she's still a big storyteller. She loves to talk, but we've definitely seen her grow even while she wasn't with us.
Yeah, I think that's what's most significant to me, is that what we actually saw was Awa left in worse condition than she came back. And so the growth that we had seen start here continued even when she wasn't here. And then we saw a changed child when she came back here. And so I just think that's such a testimony of the way God works, no matter the circumstances, even if it seems like, oh, this is hopeless now. It's not hopeless.
ชอบเรื่องที่พระเยซูตายไม้กางเขนพระเยซูตายบนไม้กางเขนเพื่อเราให้มีนั้น
And when Jing first got here, he was it was like he hadn't had a lot of interaction with people before. He was super quiet, didn't know how to carry conversations, he liked to be hugged, but he would really stiffen up and didn't know how to receive love. I do remember we had bikes at that time, and he would ride the bike around the neighborhood, and then we had this like cement wall, and he would run into it, and then he would back up, and he would run into it, and he would back up, like repeatedly. He didn't know how to stop doing it. It was like his way of coping. And we've really seen him open up, and like he's a big talker now. He loves to be hugged. He loves to be around people.
An area of growth that we've really been encouraged to see in Jing is that for a long time he just had no ability to communicate what he was feeling or going through, or if he was in a bad frame of mind, he would start crying, and it was kind of a silent cry, but he would bang his legs against like the leg of a bench or something, and just repeatedly. He could do it for an hour, but he would have no ability to articulate what it was that was bothering him, if somebody had been mean to him. So we would have nothing to go off of. And what we've seen over time is where God has really been able to teach him how to process some of that, some of those big feelings that he has, or whenever he has a struggle with another child, it's not an immediate fist fight. He has the ability and the capacity now to communicate with us about what he's feeling, and with the other kids, without it really disintegrating into an ugly situation.
As Jing and Awa have been growing, we've seen a lot of spiritual growth in both of them. And one thing that sticks out to me with Jing is he just started learning guitar a few months ago. I don't remember exactly when, and he's really picked it up. And like now we'll see him sitting around, and he'll be playing his guitar by himself, just enjoying the music. And he's really, like, he wants to participate in Sabbath school and worship now, playing the guitar. And I feel like that's been a cool way for him to open up and kind of be his own person in a spiritual sense as well. Whereas before he would kind of be closed off and wouldn't want to participate in worship or Sabbath school. Now I'm like, do you want to play? And he's like, oh yeah, I have a song that I wanted to play. And so that's been really cool to see that develop in him.
ได้ฟังเพลงของพระเจ้าแล้วรู้สึกเข้าใกล้พระเจ้ามากขึ้น
I really think that this year, going into next year for Jing, is going to be pretty pivotal as he graduates from the younger kids' school and moves up. Our goal, our dream would be to be able to school them here, but if that doesn't happen, having him transition from one school into the next, I think, is going to be really interesting to watch how he handles that. A lot of times as we see the kids move up into the older school, there's a little bit more ownership, I think, of their relationship with God, their belief in God, and the way that they share that and represent that in their school. And so I think that'll be a good challenge for him. And I really, really expect to see a lot of growth continuing from what we're seeing right now.
With Wawa, we have seen a lot of growth in the past, and we're continuing to see her grow. I think right now she doesn't feel like super comfortable in herself. She doesn't feel confident in people's love for her, and I think she always needs to be reaffirmed in that. So I think it'll be cool to see her as she kind of grows in that confidence and realizes, first of all, God's love for her, but then also like our love for her. And I think that will be interesting to see. And also as she learns to express how she's feeling and what she wants. So I think we'll definitely be seeing a lot of growth in those two areas in the next few months.